What if I told you that a so-called ordinary woman channeled a voice that didn't just predict the future, but spoke fluent ancient Greek she'd never studied, revealed classified CIA operations years before they became public, and every word was documented, tested, and never once proven false? That's exactly what happened in the 1960s. Jane Roberts, a complete skeptic, began channeling a presence called Seth. In front of experts, Seth delivered impossible predictions that later came true, and revealed details Jane couldn't have possibly known. For 2 decades, Seth diagnosed illnesses doctors missed, predicted earthquakes to the day, and described classified CIA operations word for word, operations that weren't declassified until 2001. Then, the CIA created an entire file. Not because they believed in channeling, but because this entity Seth kept revealing things that were supposed to be secret. But why does this matter to you? Because Seth didn't just shatter science, he shattered the most basic truths about existence. Everything you experience, God, your soul, time, and reality itself, isn't happening out there. It's being created from within you, moment by moment, shaped entirely by your beliefs, expectations, and focus. And Seth taught that your reality isn't fixed. It's a living story you can rewrite. Even the limits you think are just life, like fear, struggle, aging, and fate, are only there because you believe they have to be. The second you change your beliefs, reality bends with you. It's a proven fact. That's why Seth left behind a forbidden manual, a set of step-by-step instructions to manipulate reality itself. When people used them, their lives transformed. The impossible became possible. And if you still think this is just another channeling story, here's proof. In 1970, a Yale psychologist tried to expose Jane. But after 4 hours, he left her apartment in shock, because Seth had just recited his dead mother's last words, in Russian, a language Jane couldn't speak. And this happened again and again. So here's the thing. The world you experience tomorrow depends on what you choose to believe tonight. And once you see what Seth really taught, you can't unsee it. You're either going to keep living in a fake script, or finally wake up and see you're the author. All I know is, if you ignore what comes next, you risk spending your whole life in someone else's story. But if you pay attention, reality itself will start answering to you, bending to your will. The shattering truth. Let's cut through the noise. The life you're living is a projection. The room you're in, the body you inhabit, the money in your bank account, it's all a movie being beamed from the most powerful device in the universe, your consciousness.